This one we're talking about is the book of Genesis. And we're on chapter 16. We just read 15. 15 was the covenant that was cut. And now we're talking about that's the beginning of what we call the Old Testament. Amen. And now we're gonna go into now the development of the characters. In this case, we talk about Sarah and Hagar, that some of you may have heard. And this is Genesis chapter 16, starting at verse 1. We're going to get into that. Hope you enjoyed, and I see you when I see you, but let's continue to try to read the entire Bible. Amen? All right, God bless you. Let's go forth and see what the word has to say. Amen. It's coming, promise.
Now Sarah, Abram's wife, had borne him no children, and she had an Egyptian maidservant whose name was Hagar. So Sarai said to Abram,
"See now, the Lord has restrained me from bearing children. Please go into my maid. Perhaps I shall obtain children by her."
and Abram heeded the voice of Sarai. Then Sarai, Abram's wife, took Hagar, her maid, the Egyptian, and gave her to her husband Abram to be his wife. After Abram had dwelt 10 years in the land of Canaan. So he went in to Hagar, and she conceived. And when she saw that she had conceived, her mistress became despised in her eyes. Then Sarai said to Abram,
"My wrong be upon you. I gave my maid into your embrace, and when she saw that she had conceived, I became despised in her eyes. The Lord judge between you and me."
Indeed, your maid is in your hand. Do to her as you please.
and when Sarai dealt harshly with her, she fled from her presence. Now the angel of the Lord found her by a spring of water in the wilderness, by the spring on the way to Shew. And he said,
Hagar, Sarai's maid, where have you come from? And where are you going?
I'm fleeing from the presence of my mistress, Sarai.
Return to your mistress and submit yourself under her hand. I will multiply your descendants exceedingly, so that they shall not be counted for multitude. Behold, you are with child, and you shall bear a son. You shall call his name Ishmael, because the Lord has heard your affliction. He shall be a wild man. His hand shall be against every man, and every man's hand against him. And he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren.
Then she called the name of the Lord who spoke to her, "You are the God who sees." For she said,
I also here see him who sees me.
Therefore, the well was called Biela Hairoi. Observe, it is between Kadesh and Bire. So Hagar bore Abram a son. And Abram named his son, whom Hagar bore, Ishmael. Abram was
Amen. All right, so we got that taken care of. We'll go ahead and now just move on to the next chapter. And we'll see when we see you. God bless. Thank you. Bye-bye.